What's up, everybody? So I am on the way to a coffee meeting at 9:30 a.m. But yeah, I'm heading over to meet up with my friends Safir and Andrew. They're both business owners here in the Houston area. I met them. Actually, we all went to the Arte Syndicate event in St. Louis. I think Andrew's a part of the syndicate level, the higher end level. Safir and I went to the live event. Safir was in the accelerator. I went as a guest, so I never was actually a part of it officially. But I do love what they're about. I connected really well with a lot of the people in that group, and I stay in touch with a lot of them as well. In any case, heading over there, coffee meeting at 9:30. We haven't connected in a year altogether. We all went last year around the same time. We just saw the Facebook memory, which prompted us to want to meet again. I can't believe a year's flown by. We've kind of stayed in touch. I've met up with Safir several times, but Andrew I haven't quite caught up with in person. Of course, COVID and stuff has caused some of that, where we just kind of stayed at home, waited things out, did things more virtually, did more phone calls, that kind of thing. But I think things are starting to kind of go back to some kind of new normal or whatever. I don't know, having to wear masks, I don't know when that's going to end. But in any case, looking forward to it. Really productive day. If you've seen my videos on my scorecard system where I track my actual actions in the day and I give myself certain points based on the activities that I do, I really love it because I can see ahead of time, before I even do the day, I can see the activities on my calendar and if they are going to give me the points for me to win the day. So for example, today I have a meeting, this coffee meeting at 9:30. I give myself 2 points for Zoom meetings or coffee meetings. I have a mastermind group event at 6 p.m. So 2 more points there, that's 4. My goal is to get 5 a day. And then I give myself 2 points per podcast episode I do, whether I interview someone or they interview me. And I've got 2 podcasts this afternoon. I'm going to be a guest on one person's show, and someone I interviewed, or someone who interviewed me yesterday on their show, I'm interviewing on my show today. So I'm getting 8 points for the day. My goal is 5. So I think that I'm focusing on the activities that move the needle most for me, that will grow my audience, will bring the most people to me, and the things that I love to do. I love to connect with people. I love to talk. I love to share content. Those are the things that I'm spending the most of my time doing. And as a result of my content, all the people watching, they're being attracted to me. They're reaching out to me. They're asking if I can work with them, if they can work with me, if I can assist them with their real estate needs. It's been really cool to see, because while I'm out there connecting and doing stuff, I'm just holding this camera and documenting the whole thing. And people are out there, as I'm posting multiple videos and posts per week, people are watching my content, they're connecting with me, they're feeling like they know me just from listening to my voice and seeing my face on camera, and it's causing them to reach out because they trust me and they feel like I can get the job done. So while I'm doing these fun things, my content is out there working for me, showing people who I am, what I do, what I'm about, how I'm always on the go. I'm always doing things that drive me and inspire me, and things that move the needle ultimately, especially with their transactions, whether they're trying to buy or sell. And so, in any case, that's a long aside, long rant, I guess. I don't know what that exactly was. But in any case, yeah, heading over to this coffee meeting. Let's go. All right, guys, we're at Common Bond, catching up. What's up?
What's up, guys?
We're talking about our OnlyFans accounts.
It's a good business.
It's a great business. I wish I came up with that idea. But yeah, I just had a document that we're here, catching up with the boys, talking about business, OnlyFans, Linktree. But in any case, had a really great meeting with Safir and Andrew. We caught up for about an hour and a half. Business, life, everything, COVID situation, how we managed. And I even updated my story with some value that we got from there. All right. What's one key learning that you had this year? Some value for business.
One of the key things, man, was what I just said at the table, was kind of being humble. Being humble, yourself, and knowing that you can always grow and learn, and not thinking that you know everything.
Awesome. How about you, man? Just so we can share with our IG family.
I would have to say, always find a different goal that you're not thinking of, but don't put it off. Fucking get into it before you have to get into it.
Love it. Think ahead. And then for me, delegate. You can scale up by getting help. I could have any request I get now, I could send it to someone and it'll get taken care of while I'm doing stuff like connecting with friends. So there's some value for y'all on IG. Anyway, I'm stuck in traffic waiting for this train. and heading into the office. I have a Zoom call at 11:30. It's about 11:04. Zoom call to see if we can save some deals that look like they're about to fall apart. And if not, then we have to move forward with terminating and letting all the buyer's agents know that things aren't going to work out on this time around. And after that, I've got a couple podcast interviews this afternoon. I've got my podcast gear, my camera, my microphone, all in my car, ready to go. I'll set up shop in one of the little rooms over there at Keller Williams at my office, and then we're gonna get the podcasts squared away. I'm on one podcast, someone's on my podcast. But yeah, in any case, I'm still waiting on this train, but I'll talk to y'all in a bit. I'm in my Keller Williams office. There's this little thing, a prospecting room, where it's just a computer and a phone whenever you're sitting here making calls. I don't sit here and just call people. I like to do Zoom calls, and I like to do podcast interviews from here because it's quiet relatively. You can kind of hear the AC vent a little bit, but it's secluded. People don't come up to me and ask me questions. They can see I'm working and that I'm busy. Over there, there's some tables and stuff. A lot of people start to talk, and it gets noisy, and they'll ask you questions, and they're trying to get your help to solve their problems. And I'm all about collaboration. But when I'm here to work, I get very focused. I don't want distractions. I don't want to have too much small talk, right? So I just did a Zoom call at 11:30. It lasted about 10 or 15 minutes. Followed up on a couple of emails. Looked at their calendar for the rest of the day. I have a little pocket of time. I'm going to go grab some food, probably from Snap Kitchen. Grab a couple of plates for lunch and dinner because I'm going to be out all day. I'm not going to have a chance to swing by the house. So if I've got a couple of meals with me, I can keep them in the fridge here, eat my lunch, eat a snack before I go from here to the mastermind meeting this evening, or maybe even microwave it over there. But that way I'm prepared and I have stuff with me instead of having to eat junk food on the way or not eating anything at all. In any case, I'm starving and I'm going to go grab some food. So let's go. I pulled up Snap Kitchen on Google Maps and I saw that 3 or 4 locations near me were permanently closed. One was open, but it wasn't super close. I'm gonna check out this place called A Movable Feast. It's supposed to be healthy foods. Looked like some kind of veggie chips or something, I don't know, on the side of like a spinach wrap with grilled chicken. I'm gonna get something like that. I'll get 2 plates so I can put one in the fridge and have that for dinner between my podcast calls and the mastermind call this evening. So just wanted to give a quick update. You got to be flexible sometimes. I was hoping to get Snap Kitchen and stock up. Unfortunately, the ones near me were closed, so I'm going to go to this other healthy place, and I Googled healthy food near me on Google Maps. This is one of the options that came up, had pretty decent reviews. I am heading over to the Spring area right now. Actually, Cypress, sorry. It is 5:14 p.m. I am heading over to my mastermind meeting. I'll be there right on time, right at 6 o'clock, which is when it starts. And hopefully we don't go too late. We usually stay there from 6 until 9 or 9:30. I am hoping to make it short, succinct, productive meeting, maybe 1-2 hours, probably 2 hours more realistically. These things always tend to go long because we always enjoy the conversation so much. Heading that way, it's a good amount of traffic, about a 45-minute drive for me to get there. So let's go.
The Gary Vaynerchuk's of the world, right?
Mm-hmm.
They've all made it,
Yeah.
and are projecting down. Right. There's you think about it. There's nobody that
Showing
is
the come up.
on the road with you. You know what I
Right.
mean? Like, it's people that have hit the destination,
Yeah.
telling you how to get to the destination. There's nobody on the road, or they're climbing that mountain, showing you, yo,
The
press
process.
this foothold here. Or, you know,
Yeah.
like, yeah, exactly. Like, nobody's walking you through it. And it's like, that's the one differentiator I keep thinking of, is like, being the Grant Cardone or the Gary Vaynerchuk of
Before
us in
you
the
become
process.
there.
Yeah.
On the journey.
Basically.
I heard one podcaster mention that he's like he had the point of, and I don't agree with this completely, but he was like, well, yeah, you can't be the guru in the making all the time because like you haven't accomplished it yet. Why would people want to follow you as much? But if you're documenting it and you're showing the growth and consistency, because that's I kind of took that personally when I heard that. I was like, well, that's kind of what I'm doing because I haven't made it yet. So yeah, I mean, it really just depends. And then we can bring on and leverage each other's expertise, show the growth, bring on big guests, as well. You know, if we could leverage that group and bring on like an Ed Milet or like a
Really dope. I think we got something special, bro. And I think that if we just fucking stop talking about it.
Look, step one, just record it.
Yeah,
Then we'll figure it out.
Record
Once
our
we
next
got, you know, like
That's
imagine
it.